Okay. Back. A gimmick? What, pray tell, is a gimmick? Also, why does it say data spot? Like, I did find an item there. But, like... Maybe it would be brighter if I haven't, like, grabbed it yet. Now it's dimmer. Special object attack. Hold on LT to consume the PK gauge. PK gauge. And put the follow-up command shown on screen. Okay. It didn't do anything. There we go. Well, that does a lot of damage too.
I had no idea you could use it like that. Your power is really great.
I guess I'm getting better. We did it! The enemy dropped something. No way!
I probably could jump in this.
Here we go.
Okay, nothing bad happened. It's just the power stopped. Are there any more LTs? No?
Come on.
Got him.
Good.
I like the special gimmick objects. Those are fun. It's like a good way to use QTEs. Remember QTEs and how terrible they were? They didn't, honestly, they didn't, back in those days, they didn't bother me that much. Only in certain games did they bother me. Mostly in Resident Evil.
This place is incredible.
What?
The city is above and below us. It feels like I'm in a VR from a theme park I went to when I was a kid.
It used to serve as the connection base to Togetsu. The city infrastructure was destroyed in an other attack about 5 years ago. So, what you see is what remains.
Togetsu is the stronghold of the Togetsu faith, right? It's kind of like a cult.
Don't say that out loud. Kagero is a believer. He was even a priest at one time.
What? That guy is a priest?
Hey, you do realize I can hear you, right? Don't forget, our platoon's headsets are all connected.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. My parents were believers, so I just naturally became a priest. I don't care about the teachings at all. Now that Kikuchiba is like this, you hardly ever see people coming to Suo from the church anymore.
What's that drone doing?
Damn, they found us even though we were jamming them. Crows, Captain. So they sniffed us out. Look alive, everyone.
Crows? The press.
Guys, the crows will make a big deal out of this. Let's make it exciting.
I think vultures would be a better description.
They're pretty, but kind of scary.
Yeah, it's like they're looming up there.
Crows kind of rolls off the tongue better.
still fight.
Aw. I'm let go. God damn it.
Let's keep this up. We did it.
I'm assuming there's going to be a boss at the end of this. I'm going to wait until after the boss, but I might... I'm already on hard. If I can up the difficulty, I might up the difficulty. Although it kind of depends on how they do. I imagine they would just, like, die super fast. It's hard to say.
What does a Togetsu priest do?
Oh, are you interested in me?
No, not at all. I was just asking.
Let me borrow this.
Playing hard to get, I see. All we do is spread the message. Souls return to the moon. It sprayed something like oil. Don't get on it.
One down.
Thanks, Hanabi.
All right.
Let's keep this up.
The items over here. Was.
I've been using brain talk since I was a cadet, but it still makes me uneasy sometimes. I worry that someone might hear everything I'm thinking.
That won't happen. It's not telepathy. I can't read other people's thoughts either. Don't worry.
Kindly get fucked, weird plant thing. Alright, I guess we'll go through this later.
All teams, anything amiss?
No, sir. Nagi team has nothing to report. Oh, that's good. You're on my team, though, so you didn't need to check in. What are you doing, Nagi?
Let me borrow this.
You lit that one up.
I keep fucking up the psycho follow-up. I'm not dashing forward like I'm supposed to be. How was the game sound in terms of volume? I keep turning it up slowly over time. I think I want this to be a little bit higher. I also wanted to check... I'll probably have brain points. I have 4 brain points. Charge attack could be fun. Let's power up, attack up. What's the damage of enemies?
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
Yo, Looper. 675. Thank you for the follow. I keep forgetting I have fucking plugins. I just won't use these ones because those are like the DLC ones I got. Power, defense. with power. I mean, I'll quickly grab one more plug-in slot. And I kind of want the charge attack. Or a perfect dodge attack. Double jump. Okay, we're going this way. I likes me mobility. The SAS. Ooh, the 6 levels to our bond. Okay. There's the story, the library. I want to read. Oh, this is gonna be fucking. Okay, an introverted. I won't read all of these right now. I wanted to read the enemies. An introverted and shy OSF member, she isn't good at communicating, and her extreme nervousness when talking to people causes her to speak hesitantly. She's a quiet person, but isn't timid, and will say what needs to be said harshly. She's also competitive. She retains her calm in battle as well, so she makes a fine soldier. She spends a lot of time alone and doesn't have many friends, but when she does make one, she holds them dear. Kaguro Dawn, who she trained with, is one of the few friends she shows her true self to. Her hobby is gardening. Okay. Fuel pool. This pool stores and consumes oil. It has a candle-like appendage on its top. This is thought to be a byproduct of the oil it takes in. When it spots prey, it launches oil from a distance. When approached, it will attack by spraying oil around it and retreat. This other is internally and externally covered in oil, making it very susceptible to fire. Pyrokinesis is extremely effective. The vase paw. If this paws were to get in the soil of an everyday flower pot, you'd never be able to tell it apart from a regular flower. However, because others have no particular interest in elegance or grace, it's been reported that several of these creatures will face each other and shake their heads and shed their petals. Their tail-like appendage has a bell-shaped piece on the end, which creates a noise when the tail is shook. One theory suggests that fellow paws will gather at the sound of such a bell. When it spots prey from afar, it will jump with terrifying power and home in with a kick attack. And the Wither Sabbat. A Sabbat that excels in charging headbutt attacks. It has a habit of charging at anything and everything around it, with reports telling of this creature even breaking electrical poles. Take caution when it stands on its hind legs. The headbutt will come crashing down with force. This attack has a long wind-up. The intensity of it will cause grave injury. However, after a short time, it will return to all force to rest, leaving the weak point on its back shell open to attack. If you can keep calm and dodge its big attack, it will open an opportunity for a counter-strike. Ah, shit.
Nagi, that's a restricted area. Get back here. Oh, sorry. I was just curious. That still doesn't make it okay. You'll write up an incident report when we get back to headquarters. Yes, sir.
That silly Nagi. Curiosity killed the Nagi, you know. And that's where I'm supposed to go. So let's not go that way. What are these environment items? What the hell are these things? Fulgent Star, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Oh, maybe these are weapons for, Kasane. They're just plugins. The various things I have. Battle record. Contains fairly valuable information. Are these just for money? Useful as basic data. Okay. No. Maybe they'll explain it. Maybe I can trade them in for something.
That was close.
Won't lend you money. It's because I'm heir. He keeps calling himself heir, and I think it's odd. This seems like a boss arena.
Oh, Yuito's team is the first to the objective.
Nice going.
Yeah. Hey. Do you hear something?
Good instincts, Yuito. I'm getting other readings nearby.
I can move the camera.
Wait. This is a major other. Captain, Sugumi, a major other has appeared at the objective.
Major others are others that have killed OSF members in the past.
Captain!
It'll take a few minutes for the rest of the teams to arrive. This may be rough for rookies, but hold out. Yuito, Hanabi, look alive!
Oh, this is cool looking.
I guess we've got no choice. Hanabi, let's go!
All right, I'm ready.
A Gunkin parry. Okay.
This thing does look pretty tough.
Yeah, we have to have a plan about it. Oh, look up there. There's some material hanging down. Yuto, use your psychokinesis to slam it down on its head.
Okay, got it.
Can't do the LT though. Okay, I'm actually like half dead. This thing kind of hurts.
Everyone, get back! Now!
I see.
The other is covered in oil, so if you use my power, you can turn it into a big fireball.
I kind of. Okay, here we go.
Nice fire! You got this!
Here we go! This is bad.
Oh, I am very hurt.
Good.
All right, so I want to be like underneath this when he does the slam.
What? I can still fight.
Okay, he hurts a lot.
Good.
Oh my god, stop it. I don't have a guard button as far as I know.
Are you alright?
I can still fight. Let me borrow this.
Don't get worked up because it's a major other. Keep your eyes open. You especially, Yuito. Your power lets you use the things around you. Don't focus only on the enemy in front of you. Yes, sir.
At this rate, that was close. I can still fight. Here we go. Everyone, get back! Now!
Should die at this point, I think. I want to hit the cage. I don't have a lot of mid-air attacks though.
I to support the injured.
This is bad.
Man, that hurt.
I can still fight.
I'm just gonna hang it over here. Hell yeah.
Did we do it? Are you okay? All of you, stay back or you'll get hurt.
Victory! The Scarlet Guardians have won!
Stupid crows.
So the hero of this fight is, of course, Private Yuito Sumeragi, who took down a major other on his first assignment. Congratulations, Private Sumeragi. Let's hear from him.
Thanks.
Like
How do
the
you
drone on
feel?
the right, it just looks like it's real.
I'm glad we were able to defeat the other.
Am I crazy?
Your first victory on your first deployment. Was it satisfying?
I can't answer you very well myself. Please, ask the commander.
Pretty sure it's fake.
Septentrion 7th
I don't
Class,
know.
Captain Seto Narukami. How did Private Sumeragi do?
Both Yuito and Hanabi fought very well.
The fact that Private Sumeragi was put under your command, Captain, must mean that the top brass thinks highly of you.
That's something you'll have to ask my superiors about. We're pulling out. The mission doesn't end until we get to Suo. Keep your eyes open.
Understood.
No sign of the crows. Looks like they got their sights on Yuito this year.
What do you mean this year? Every year, the crows latch on to whoever stands out among the rookies. He or she becomes their new star. It's gonna be rough here on out.
Yeah, they're gonna be watching every little thing we
What?
do.
Oh, man.
That just means you'll be in the limelight. You may get tons of interview requests.
Maybe they'll put him on the PR magazine like Arashi.
Could be. They don't know when to quit. Yuito, I know it'll be a pain, but don't answer directly. Just evade any questions.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Here they come.
Oh, looks like Tsugumi found the crows.
Okay, we'll keep this short. That's the end of this assignment. From now on, our orders will be sent directly from above. You can't refuse a deployment order. Go to the designated place at the designated time and carry out your mission. You can take on suppression assignments and training at your leisure, but don't slack off too much.
I kept seeing photo mode in the bottom right. I was like, can I do that in the middle of these cutscenes? Apparently you can. I've only ever done one photo of any photo mode in any game ever. And I was like, that was fun to do once. And then never again.
Crows.
They'll be here soon. We're jamming them, but it's just a matter of time.
If you have any further questions, ask Wataru. Okay, back to Suo.
Captain, can I be excused here? I want to make a stop.
Do you have to do it right now?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, fine. Do whatever you want.
Love you, Captain.
I never looked at any of like Hanabi's stats or anything. Could give her some attachments. Equipment. I could have given her one of these. Oh, she gets one now. Let's go for a double jump. Because I really wanted that in that last fight to be able to hit the cage better. Alright, what are we supposed to do? Oh, just go back to that thing. Next area, 2 world map. There's the save. There's a quest there, apparently. From that save dude. Cannot open world map. Alright.
I didn't just say that for the press. You two really did a great job.
Oh, Seto.
The pampered Sumeragi kid.
What's with the attitude? Wait, Naomi?
Oh, Nagi and Yuito.
Naomi and Kasane. Hi. Good job today.
Kyoka, are you training rookies too?
Yes, we got a bunch of cuties again this year, so I have to do my best.
My guys are doing well. Hey, Kasane, was it? How was training?
I think I did as well as I could.
Good.
Kasane? Wait.
What is it, Naomi?
Oh, are you alright?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine.
Oh no, she likes
I just
Yuito.
saw you on Himuka TV. You looked way too composed to be a rookie. I was very impressed.
Thank you.
Kyoka Platoon. Everyone except team leaders is dismissed. Team leaders, come with me to headquarters.
Same for us. Team leaders to headquarters.
Kasane?
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
We fought an other together. Did you forget?
No. Not that. So, you have a sister?
You mean Naomi? Did you get hit in the head? You're weird. But your power was pretty good. Good luck.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Yuito. So you're friends with the Randall sisters?
If that seemed friendly to you, then you're weird as well.
Really?
I'm heading back to headquarters. Keep chatter to a minimum outside. Crows are after you.
I'll go back to headquarters with you.
Naomi gave you a compliment. That's nice, Yuito. That was just because she happened to see me do something good. Kasane was pretty harsh, though. I'm still jealous. If I had just gotten there a little earlier.
Okay, that person said the same thing. I don't know if anyone in town is gonna say anything different. Nagi, I can't underestimate even you, Yuito. I can't believe you wouldn't tell me, your best friend, about that. About what? What are you talking about? Don't give me that. I'm talking about Hanabi. Or was it Hanabi or Hanabi? I know you said you were childhood friends or whatever, but I know what's up. You two are going steady, aren't you? What is going on in that brain of yours? Would you mind taking the Protect off and giving me the tour? We've known each other for so long, I don't think I've ever thought about it. I'm sure Hanabi feels the same way. Pretty curious as to how Hanabi would feel about that. Anyways, I guess we'll leave it at that for today. Okay, weirdo. Alright, Hanabi. A girl who was always bright and energetic. She was Yuito's childhood friend and is a hard worker who does everything to the best of her ability. She hates injustice and tends to act before thinking, rushing headlong into things. On the other hand, she's extremely kind at her core and tends to suppress her true feelings as to not trouble those around her. She originally attended the same school as Yuito, but moved to the training academy after she was scouted by the OSF. Scouted recruits and volunteers are trained at different facilities, so the two didn't see each other for a while, but were reunited when they became official OSF members. Got Luca Travers, a kind, beautiful boy who is frequently mistaken for a girl. Portraying that appearance, however, is a Septentrion 6th class who uses his brilliant mind for sharp analysis and whose calm adult personality makes him trustworthy. Everyone in the OSF knows that he is the younger brother of Septentrion 1st class Karin Travers. He respects his capable brother, but secretly worries about him because he is easily misunderstood. The anti-aging drugs have given him a slight frame, but he loves a body of powerful and beautiful muscle. We can't do without his weightlifting and protein in his quest to achieve such an aesthetic. Okay, well that answers the question. They are like slowing the aging process of their OSF members. I assume just to keep them in like young, healthy, fit shape for longer. I didn't read this one, even though there wasn't a thing. At least I don't think I did. Kasane Randall is a cool and pragmatic girl who acts differently to others but has an unparalleled sense of battle. She joined the other suppression force after being scouted. She graduated OSF training at the top of her class. Kasane lost her parents to an other attack when she was younger. Subsequently, she was adopted by the Randall family. The Randall family operates the military contractor Randall Industries. Her adoptive parents never treated her like a real daughter and disciplined her harshly. Kasane has a deep emotional attachment to her adopted sister Naomi. She was the only one who showed her any kindness to Kasane grow. The hair clip she wears was given to her as a matching pair by Naomi when they were young. This is the proof that they were sisters and is Kasane's most treasured possession. Lost her parents to another attack when she was younger. Yuito was also nearly killed by others as a child. One of them, that's probably going to be the same attack. So they actually met as like kids. Most likely. Arashi. The lovely girl who works in PR as the face of the OSF and whose passion for her work and sunny personality have earned her fans of all ages. It's just the face she shows to common citizens. She's only polite in front of the cameras, and the fact that she is passionate about slacking off from work is kept a secret by the OSF. Therefore, she isn't held in high regard by her superiors, but she's extremely effective in battle when she gets serious. She's also a genius engineer. She's the older sister of Fubuki Spring, and has even greater potential than him, even being rumored to be a Septentrion level. Her calm and brilliant mind make her extremely dependable if she feels like it. There's Kyoka Eden, a woman widely known as the OSF Major with both beauty and intelligence. She has many fans in and out of the OSF, but it seems that she doesn't care much for her own appearance. She's very good at looking after others and is frequently placed in important posts overseeing platoons. She treats her friends like family and feels strong motherly instincts to them and her subordinates, even to the point of being nosy. There are rumors, however, that her way of caring for others is a little odd. Rumors? Odd? She loves jinxes, good luck charms, and fortune telling, so she has to try out anything new that she discovers. There's Kaguro Dawn, a sociable, somewhat frivolous young man. Those scouted by the OSF after adolescence are called adult recruits. With his handsome appearance and silver tongue, he can befriend anyone. According to him, he's especially popular with women. He trained together with Sugimi Nazar, so they've known each other for a long time and are close friends who chat with each other freely. He is an immigrant from Togetsu and was a priest of the Togetsu faith in the past. It's a past he can't forget, but even though he's normally very talkative, he doesn't like to speak about that part of his life. Alright. Naomi Randall, the oldest daughter of the wealthy Randall family, operators of the huge military contracting company Randall Industries. She was doted on by her parents and raised without a want in the world. She's not at all selfish, however, and grew into a girl who treats everyone equally with a pure kindness and strong sense of justice. Kasane was adopted by the Randalls when she was young, but never felt like part of the family and was treated coolly by her parents. However, Naomi loved her enough to make up for that and treats her like a beloved younger sister. She is a refined, pretty girl, so she's popular with boys, but her slightly shy and quiet personality mean that she has yet to find a boyfriend. And then there's Wataru Fraser, an OSF operator in charge of Yuito's platoon. He is the older, identical twin of Haruka Fraser, who is also an operator. His slight frame and effeminate behavior cause him to be frequently mistaken for a girl. I did, when I first saw him, I thought he was a girl, and then he spoke, and I was like, oh. He seems to be annoyed at correcting people about his gender, but hasn't considered changing his look at all, and doesn't really seem to care. Despite his looks, he has a dynamic personality. He is an extreme homebody who does his best not to go outdoors and devotes himself to hobbies and the like at home. He is knowledgeable about nerdy things and is particularly passionate about collecting information on Septentrions. Karin Travers, 2nd Regiment Commander of the Other Suppression Force and Septentrion First Class. He's fully recognized as being the best in the Force. His combat prowess far surpasses even all the great members of the OSF. He is taciturn but confident, and because he never tries to mince word to get people to like him. There are some that call him pompous. However, Karen's overwhelming charisma and strength are hard to resist, so there are many members that look up to him. There are few people who he calls friends. The only people who could be called close to him are his childhood friend Fubuki Spring and his younger brother Luca Travers. And there's Fubuki Spring, 1st Regiment Commander of the Other Suppression Force, and its current effective leader. He is kind and gentle, so many OSF members trust him immensely. Some people see his kindness as weakness, but his trustworthiness is irrefutable. His handsome appearance and amicability have gained him many fans among the citizens. The 7 most outstanding members of the OSF are given the title Septentrion, and Fubuki is one of them, with the rank of 2nd class. Okay, I'll read some more characters later. A Gunkin Peri, a Peri that seems to store oil in its water tank-like organs. It is extremely aggressive and exudes great ferocity towards anything and everything around it when it gets going. You wouldn't think so because it appears to have such a heavy build, but its 6 legs give it a boastful jumping ability that allows it to come crashing down on unsuspecting prey. Taking a direct hit like that is life-threatening. It often takes a moment to correct itself after landing from such a leap. At a distance, this creature will fire its oil as a projectile weapon. Not only will this oil hinder your movement, but it is also highly flammable. However, this other is just as susceptible to its own fluids. If you can break its tank-like organs and cover it in its own oil, it will set ablaze rather easily. Max level. Max level is 99. All right, then. Tutorials. All right.
I think Kaguro takes too many liberties. You can't just say you're taking a detour and go straight home by yourself. Kaguro is always like that.
You're very serious.
No, you're the serious one.
I want to see if there's a quest up here. I also didn't know if the voices would, like, cut out because I'm going to a new area. Alright, no quest in here.
Anyone in trouble. Since I'm lucky enough to have my power, I want to use it for good.
Hey, it's Major General Karin Travers.
Keep your voice down, you idiot.
Private Yuito Sumeragi. I heard you were getting chased around by the crows.
I wish my voice sounded like
sir.
his.
They're just like mosquitoes in the winter. Powerless, but annoying. So use them instead. It's easier to climb the ranks with some notoriety. You'll also learn a thing or two under Seto's leadership. Anyway, keep at it. I expect big things from you.
Lucky you. Major General Karin apparently has had an eye on your talents since you were still a cadet.
What? Really?
Yes. The Septentrion First Class thinks you're promising. Don't let him down.
Major General Karin's faith in me. It doesn't seem to be because of my brother. He doesn't seem the type. Oh, crap. I can't stop myself from smiling.
Anyway, could you go report to Wataru? I'm going to go check on Kagero.
Why?
It seems like he stayed behind in Kikuchiba, and I'm a little concerned. Oh yes, and Nagi, you entered a prohibited area back there. Write and submit an incident report immediately.
Oh.
Wow, a Septentrion like Kara knows you.
He must really see something in you. It's so amazing that you managed to get his attention.
Yeah. But I'm a volunteer soldier.
You're finally here. I got so tired of waiting for you that I dragged myself out. Hurry up and give me your mission report to put on record. I want to get this over with so I can go play some games.
It's a distress signal. We have to go.
I'm coming too.
You were told to write up an incident report, Nagi.
But Yuito is going.
Hanabi, please go see Wataru for me. And could you help Nagi write his report? I'll head over to Mizuhagawa.
What?
Yuito, be careful. It must be bad if Arashi is asking for help.
You're backing me up. I'm counting on you.
Be careful, Yuito.
Yeah, sorry about everything. Like Nagi.
Seriously, make it back in one piece, alright?
I see this quest. You're one of this year's new recruits. Don't get a big head from all the attention. Prove to me you belong here. It'll be easy for an up-and-coming rookie like you. You'll get the data I tell you to. I'll give you a reward if you bring it back. Oil-proof coating generic ×1. That's the reward. Huh, you're eager. There are a bunch of others there, so do your best. Okay, now report it as complete because I did it already? You had to tell me you couldn't do it. I won't take no for an answer. Hurry and get the data. Oh. It's it. Didn't I see a thing? Where am I supposed to go? Completion progress 2 of 2. Okay, so I have it already. Do I have to, like, reload the area? Am I supposed to go... Where am I supposed to... I don't understand. Oh, I do it in a menu. Huh. It wasn't a real mission. Ah, shut up. It even has the owl in that little silhouette thing. That's pretty good.
Yuito, I sent you the location data for the distress signal. Confirm?
A brain crush. Destroys the enemy's weak point and defeats it in one hit. Shut down the enemy's crush gauge located below its health gauge and an icon will appear. Press LT to execute a brain crush. It's reduced greatly by follow-up attacks and psychokinesis follow-up attacks. Quick action is required as the enemy recovers over time. Disabled enemies with depleted crush gauges can only be defeated with a brain crush. We'll always make them drop items. Okay.
Arashi should be there. Understood. Now! I did it. If I aim carefully, I'll be able to make the mission easier.
Here we go!
It's pretty cool.
Looks like there's a resource nearby. Hey, Wataru. What's it like there?
The extinction belt advanced while the city was being constructed. A lot of others came down, and it became a dangerous area. There are no plans to restart construction. It's a forgotten ghost town.
All right. Let's keep this up.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Battle record S. Got that ass.
Come on. Here we go. All right.
Aw, I was trying to brain crush.
This is pretty rare.
Check your route, Yuito. You're off the path.
I want to explore.
I guess I'm getting better.
Okay, I was not expecting it to just one-shot them. Weak points protected by shells. Have a hard shell that protects their weak points. Break a shell to reveal its weak spot in order to defeat it.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking. Successfully breached shell. Attack now.
There's no more, like, things.
Here you go.
Yeah. Kind of, like, not where I needed to be.
Good.
Got him. Anything new in this shop? New. I could buy some light jellies. I suspect I'll find all the light jellies I need, though. I wanted to go... Yeah, I want to be in this upper area, because there's, like, things over here. Is it saxophone I hear? I like the music in this game.
Hi there, new guy. Right on time. As you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Do you think you could help me out?
Of course. At your service.
You don't need to be so formal. Age and rank don't mean much here.
Oh, okay. I would like to help as well.
Good answer. Gemma, connect Yuito to the SAS.
Affirmative. Arashi, can you use your hypervelocity to get behind the target?
Do I get hazard pay?
That's something you should take up with Major General Fubuki.
Fine, I'll help. You two handle the front while I take the back.
That looks like a cool ability.
Damn. It's the crows.
No flash photography. They're gonna piss it off.
I'm gonna give it my all.
That's it.
What's with that drone? It totally gave us away to the others.
It happens. The crows have a right to use their drones to broadcast.
But I know how you feel. All right. You guys promise to back up my story later, okay?
Okay.
What? For real?
Arashi, you're going to be reprimanded.
So get your story straight and back me up. Yuito, your power is psychokinesis, right? Use their remnants as you see fit. You can drop any crows that show up after, too.
Okay.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Velocity. While borrowing hypervelocity, you can move at a pace that makes it feel as if time is slowed down. Use it when confronting fast enemies or those you want to finish off quickly. Cool. Oh, I need it too. What is sclerokinesis?
Unfortunately, the fallen drone will come back. Don't make his sacrifice be in vain.
But you're the one who knocked it down.
Gotcha!
Hey, I just answered Yuito's request.
Use this.
What? That's a fast one. Use SAS, Yuito. Fight speed with speed.
Leave it to me! Come on!
Captain Gemma?
Harden your entire body or render enemy attacks ineffective. Okay. Use it when there are no means to escape an enemy's attack.
I thought Arashi told you not to be so formal. Just call me Gemma.
You look so old, Gemma. That's probably why he's acting like that.
Well, I am older, but even so, don't worry about it.
Let me borrow this. Here we go.
Woo.
I should charge you.
Got him.
All done. Ugh, that was way too much work. I don't feel like doing anything now.
What are we gonna do about destroying the Crow's drones? Intentionally interfering with their reporting is against military regulation.
We accidentally mistook it for an other and destroyed it. It happens. Got it?
Yes, it was an unfortunate accident. Though I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Hey, don't worry about it. You showed promise.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
We did what we had to. Now let's get back to Suo.
Yes.
Hey, Gamma.
What?
Your leg. You look like you're limping. Did you get hurt?
Oh, you're right. This isn't good. Running into more others now would be bad news.
I'm fine.
If you're limping, you must be in pain. We should at least do some first aid.
No, it's dangerous out here. We need to move.
I know a place. My family has a unit around here we use as an emergency shelter when we travel to Seiran. We should be able to treat you safely there.
That's great. Show us the way.
Copy that. I'll send you the coordinates now.
Okay, you're right. That is close. Gemma, you just have to tough it out until we get there.
I'm fine.
Stop it. I know you, and you're always pushing yourself too hard.
Yeah, Gamma. Jeez. This emergency hideout is the nicest house I've ever fucking seen.
So this is the Sumeragi Family Evacuation Unit.
It is a Sumeragi
It's a
thing.
lot fancier than your standard unit.
Yeah.
You think so?
I know. We should tell Seto about this place and make it a safe house for Seto Platoon. It's like a little hideout. It feels perfect.
What's a safe house?
It's like an evacuation site each team has that's separate from headquarters.
OSF refers to them as hideouts. They come in handy when we're faced with casualties like today.
Oh, that's right. Gemma, let me see your leg.
Yeah, Gamma, you're a casualty.
You're not fine at all. Look at all the blood. Stop trying to tough everything out.
I remember learning the word casualty, and it was when I was a little kid, and it was a game. I can't remember the name of the game. It was brutally hard. It was like some kind of RTS thing. And anytime one of your units died, there would be a voiceover that went, casualty. Like every time. And I heard that a lot. And I was like, what does this mean? And then like I figured out what it meant, and then I also looked up like a definition. I wish I could remember the name of that game. It was brutally hard. It was, from what I remember, it was like an RTS, but with no base building or resource. It was just units that you were basically just trying to survive and get to the end of the level. And there were like zombies that explode, and I specifically remember enemies that, like, when they're near death, they get too close, they would like charge up Scream like in Dragon Ball Z, and they would explode in this big radius, and the ground itself would like warp and like warp up and down like a shockwave, which was impressive as hell considering this was like the early 90s when I played this game. I wish I could remember the name of it though.
I wasn't doing it intentionally. I just couldn't feel the pain because of all the adrenaline.
Yeah. Anyway, Yuito, you looked comfortable with medical treatments. I'm impressed.
I had health problems as a kid, so I have a lot of experience taking care of my own injuries.
I see. I'm sure your parents were pretty busy.
Yeah. You know who my father is, and my mother was killed by another when I was 5. We had a maid at home, but I just got used to doing everything on my own.
It's good to be independent. Though not sure that's very convincing coming from me.
Yeah, you could learn to do a few more things on your own, so Major General Fubuki won't have to worry so much.
Major General Fubuki? What does he have to do with Arashi?
I thought it was common knowledge. Fubuki and I are siblings.
What? You're the Major General's younger sister?
The other way around. You can't judge anyone in the OSF by our appearance. I'm Fubuki's older sister.
Arashi has the potential to rival even the Septentrions if she stops slacking off.
How rude, Gemma. I just hate wasting my energy. What do you say we rest here? Even if we go back to Suo, all that's waiting for us there is paperwork and nosy crow news interviews.
I identify with Arashi so much.
Hello, everyone.
Can I just not do anything?
Aren't you the daughter of the Ichijo OSF
It's a
hospital
waste of
chairman?
energy.
Captain Arashi Spring?
Call me Arashi, please. Every year you newbies have the same reaction.
I'm sorry.
Look at her on
nice
the
to meet
couch,
you.
just like.
I'm Hanabi Ichijo. The hospital is run by
Sup?
my uncle, who's the head of the family, so we aren't directly involved.
I see. Well, I suppose it's best if both of us avoid connections to hospitals and pharmaceuticals.
Hanabi, did you bring it?
Yes, I brought medication and emergency rations. Were the supplies here in this unit that old?
A lot of them were past their expiration date. I mean, my dad hasn't been to Seiron in a long time, so I guess it's understandable. Oh, don't worry, Gemma. The medication and bandages I used on you weren't expired.
Thanks again for your help.
Do bandages?
You two seem close.
Do bandages expire? I mean, there's a date on them. I assume that's just for legal reasons, but do they, like, in a practical sense, expire? Although maybe like the white bit that goes directly on the wound, I think that does have some like stuff. It's not just like a pad. It's got like antibacterial things in it, I think. So maybe that part expires.
Did you know each other before joining the OSF?
We're childhood friends.
Not surprising, the Ichijo and Sumeragi families would be acquainted. Well, you've come all this way. Why don't you stay and make yourself comfortable?
Yes.
Sounds like Arashi calls the shots.
I know the adhesive stops working. Story standby phase 1. What? Turn it whenever you want. You'll not be able to return if location movement is limited. Talk to your teammates on the hideout and give them gifts to strengthen your bonds. The interval in between the main story is called the standby phase. Standby phases always start at the hideout and you recruit a move. If you want to progress the main story, check out the table in the center of the hideout's living room. You can choose battle members besides the main character and reserve members from the party in the main menu. You can set members' powers in the SAS. If you use battle members' power through SAS, there will be a bonus added to the duration and SAS gauge recovery speed. Okay, so you can mix and match.
Arashi looks so different from the way they present her on TV.
She's always lazy when she's not on camera, so a lot of people call her Lazy Ara.
Lazy Ara. That suits her perfectly.
We're now able to exchange items and new products. You can buy normalization tablets. You can buy one of these weapons for some reason. And some visual stuff, which I can't afford even a single one. What is exchange? Do you trade data items with various items? Okay. I see, there's upgraded versions. I don't have enough battle record Bs. Oh, I can't get any of these. They also all have asterisks. Archivist integrity. Archivists have to follow their assigned to no matter the danger. Are these costumes? Okay, I could get several of these. Oh, I can get a couple of these. Got some white bunny ears, because why not? You can put an item on your wish list. You'll be notified when you get the items necessary for exchange. That's handy. When the packaging becomes loose, it's no longer sterile. That's a hard date for expiration. Yeah, but like, if they're still sealed, do they expire still? Let's do red shield goggles. And black. These goggles. Actually, I can get all three of these. And I'll do white of these. I'm curious about these. Are these just costumes? They are. They're just palette swaps, though. It's a nice yellow, but I actually prefer the default. I was not expecting, like, mecha bunny ears. Yeah. Got an achievement. If these were a little thinner, maybe? They are wide goggles. That would look pretty good on him. Tales of Arise mask. I don't want to see it, though. I was never a fan of that mask. The game's great, but I didn't really like the mask. It's also like the shortest Tales game I think I've ever played.
I heard you took down another major other. Oh man, I wish I could have fought with you. It wasn't broadcast this time. Weren't the crows there?
No, a lot was going on.
What's on the TV? Scarlet Guardians managed to dispatch the monsters in a timely manner. Grabbing the limelight was Private Yuito Sumeragi managed to finish off a major other on his very first mission. A remarkable achievement for one's first battle. We can expect great things to come from this new Scarlet Guardian. Okay. Smiling at the crows as the head of PR. I know it's her job, but I'd never be able to do what Arashi does. Thank you for patching Gemma up, Yuito. He should be able to recover soon. Yeah, this is like a bonding one. Hideout is like a secret base. So exciting. Do you think it's okay if I left some personal belongings? A Bond episode. Let's go.
Yuito, wanna talk? I mean, we're on the same team now.
Okay, but what do you want to talk about? We've known each other since we were kids. You pretty much know everything about me.
You know, we didn't see much of each other since joining up.
She's just lazing on a chair in the distance.
Catch up? I guess we haven't had the time to really sit down and talk.
Right? Why don't we go take a walk out of the city?
Okay, let's go.
I haven't been on a relaxing walk like this in a while.
Me neither. I've been on missions constantly since being assigned.
We need to take time for ourselves like this now and then.
So, what were you doing between the time you were scouted and the time you joined?
Well, during my time at the academy, I studied, trained my power, and hung out with friends.
Me too. I guess there's not too much difference between the scouted and volunteer soldiers.
Yeah, we were both headed to the same place in the end.
What about everything else? How are your parents?
They're both doing great. Just the other day, they kept messaging me while they were on a date for their wedding anniversary.
They're so carefree. I'm glad to hear they haven't changed.
I found myself ignoring their calls for a while. It feels nice to talk like this again.
It's only been 2 years, but it feels like we haven't seen each other for much longer.
Yeah, it really does.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. Anyway, can I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
So, what do you think about Kasane?
Huh? Why are you suddenly bringing up Kasane?
Well, you know, we're catching up. I wanted to ask you something that must be on your mind. And it seemed like you've been thinking about Kasane. A lot.
Not jealous.
It did? Well, I guess I've been curious about her.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know how to put it. I can't get Kasane's face out of my mind.
You can't?
No. Her face looks exactly like the person who saved me when I was a kid.
Okay, at least he explained
I'll
it.
never forget that face. So when I met someone who had the same face, I started to wonder if they were somehow related.
Oh, so it's just because she looks like the person who saved your life.
Yeah, that's right. The reason why I even volunteered for the OSF is because I wanted to be like the person who saved my life. She's the ideal image of what the OSF should be.
That wasn't exactly the direction I was going for, but I guess that's fine.
Then what did you want to know? I'll try to answer.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, you're really amazing. You've had this goal since you were a child, and you've been working towards it all your life.
No, I'm not amazing at all. You're way more amazing, because you were actually scouted.
That's not true. Being scouted meant that I had no choice but to enlist.
I can't get over it. Their eyes are terrifying.
It's not that, but I never thought about what I wanted to do in the OSF.
That's so like you. You're more comfortable taking action than you are thinking.
Hey, that seems like a roundabout way of calling me stupid.
What? No, I didn't mean it like that at all. You just put more stock into being proactive.
Look at Yuito's eyes right now. Tell me that isn't like fucking nightmare fuel with like a double thing. It's their eyes are scary in this game.
Wait, that's not much better.
I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Ready to head back to the hideout?
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me out. I'm really glad we got to talk like this again.
This only seems to be OSF members that have this, but they have the like double iris thing, which I guess is like.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Assuming it's caused by their connection to Cynet.
It's a promise. Don't forget.
Which not everyone has, apparently.
You better not forget either.
I definitely won't. Well, let's head back to the hideout.
And it's better for the
She
few
hasn't
characters
changed.
that like, fucking, there was a few people where it's like the second iris that they have is like a different color. Like it's less terrifying when it's a different color because it's like obviously like a thing. But when it's the same color as our eye, it just freaks me the hell out.
She's so cheerful and energetic. I feel recharged.
You haven't changed at all.
Really?
Really? I mean, you're still into Baki, but I'm a bit happy that you haven't changed. Just staying being you.
Flame current and guardian vision. Hold Y in midair to create a flame current. Okay. Your attack, there's a chance for a vision of Hanabi to appear and block the attack. Cool. Reply to a brain message. It's a way to start a Bond episode. Huh. SAS effects are added, blah, blah, blah. We just saw that with the chart thing. Blueberry muffins, thank you for the follow.
Oh, like fighting habits? I guess that would be important if we're fighting together.
God, the way she sits is just, this is what I want to do all day. Oh, let's talk again. I'm glad I was able to talk to you, Yuito. I feel so relieved now. Let's go out together and take a break from things again sometime. Yeah, it's a promise. I know you like to overwork yourself, so try to take it easy, Hanabi. Or Hanabi. Kind as always, Yuito. Thanks. If anything's on your mind, you can always come to me. I'm glad we're on the same team. The better Kirito? What's a Kirito? Should I know what that is?
A message from Kasane? I should check it right away.
Kasane, can we meet up? There's a lot I need to talk to you about. I'll be waiting in Kikuchiba. Oh, Sword Art Online. I watched the first season of that. I think it was the first season. Forever ago. It was alright. Sure, I don't mind. I'll head to Kikuchiba now. I don't remember any character names, though.
A call from Kasane? Maybe I can ask her a little bit about the person who saved me.
Oh, he has Kirito vibes? I see.
Sorry to keep you waiting. So, what is it?
I'm glad you get straight to the point. I was getting tired of people who force small talk.
Thanks. I figured.
Is there anyone you like?
What? Why is she asking me that? Does she?
What's your type? What are your plans for your future?
This is
Are
very...
you interested in taking over Randall Industries?
Wait, hold on. Why are you asking me that?
Oh, it's because her sister's into
I'm running
me.
a background check.
Is that
into
why you
Yuito.
called me here?
Not just that. Captain Seto seems to have dropped his fountain pen around here somewhere. I wanted to talk to you anyway, so I thought I'd ask you what you knew about it.
His fountain pen? Well, now that you mention it, I guess Captain Seto did have a nice one. How come you're looking for it?
So even you like to ask too many questions.
What? That's a perfectly normal question to ask.
It is a perfectly normal question
Don't
to
look
ask.
at me like that. We can talk while we look for the pen.
I feel like I've already forgot. There's so many characters right at the start here. I'm forgetting people's names. I feel like I want to be a combination of Arashi and Kasane. I feel like you mesh the two of them together and you get me. I also don't like small talk. I'm getting used to like tolerating it, but I still don't like. I'd rather not. I would rather not. By borrowing her power, your psychokinesis is enhanced. Do it without depleting PK gauge. Use fields with LTRT where all objects inside can be controlled. Ooh.
Let's do it together! I can do this!
I did a ton of damage.
This is pretty rare.
I didn't drop anything.
Here we go!
Ow.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Here we go!
I'm going to get strong.
Hell yeah.
We did it!
I'm too far away to follow up though. There we go. I like this game. Got good combat. And the world building is neat.
Okay, use it.
Are there not enough items around to do the swirly tornado thing?
Hey, I bet Captain Seto would be happy if we found the fountain pen.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, let's do our best then. Conversation is non-existent, but I have to ask her about the person who saved me.
I like the life bar and how it's like kind of like a heart rate monitor with like the weird dips. It's neat. Are we gonna do a boss fight again? What are these strands about?
I guess you're not as useless in battle as I thought.
Wow.
Oh man, she's really harsh.
Maybe
Hey,
she's a little too blunt.
I have something I want to ask you too. Is that all right?
What?
Although I probably used to be this
When
blunt.
I was little, I was attacked by another and almost died. But then someone from the OSF saved me, and she looked just like you. So, I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
We're about the same age. When you were a child, I would have been one too.
No, I mean, maybe you have a much older sister.
Shh, quiet. An enemy. Get ready to fight.
Okay.
Do what you want.
Here we go. We did it.
I want to crush more brains, but I'm never depleting their bar. Does that
like
make
we
me a
won.
bad person?
Huh? Isn't that Captain Seto's fountain pen behind
I
you?
will crush your brains.
This is it? Thanks. You were a big help. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
About the OSF person who saved me?
Did you check the OSF registry?
Of course, but I didn't find her. I thought maybe she was discharged. Oh, right. The person who saved me had the exact same hair clip as that one. Can you tell me where you bought yours?
That's not possible. My sister made this for me.
What? Really?
Your power is psychokinesis too. Do you think you might be having realistic dreams?
Dreams? I can't really say for sure. I was a kid at the time, and my memory is a bit hazy.
I've always had strange dreams. Oddly realistic dreams.
Maybe it's like a prophetic dream he
A woman
had.
mutters something about red strings, and then red threads encircle me like a cocoon. I thought my dreams were real when I was a child. It was confusing. I thought that since you also have psychokinesis, maybe you had realistic dreams too.
No, I'm sure it wasn't a dream. It has to be real. That person gave me this ear cuff.
I see. Then I don't think I can help you any further.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Time travel.
That
That
was a
was
weird
my
thing to
first
bring up.
thought.
It's fine.
We'll have to
We
see.
found the fountain pen, so I guess I'll head back.
Right. Thank you. That was a good background check.
Oh, right. I completely forgot that was a thing. Why me?
All right, goodbye.
I'll head back too.
Alright, I received another brain message. I forgot to ask you something. What are you into? This is just part of the background check. What am I into? I like Baki and collect Baki merchandise. Hey, why are you doing a background check on me anyways? I won't be answering that. That's not a bad thing to be into. No more questions. I like her. Gemma Garrison, an experienced OSF member who is quiet and calm. His slightly aged look stands out in the OSF, which is composed of members called Children of the State, whose growth is stopped in their teens by anti-aging drugs. He's begun aging and his retirement is near, which accounts for his current appearance. But this means that he is quite the veteran and an expert in combat. He is serious to the point of being awkward, and no one has ever heard him tell a joke. He's proud of his work with the OSF and continues to work stoically to improve himself, but has never been interested in the ways of the world or mundane affairs like romance. Alright then. I have brain points, I just realized. Get a charge attack. And... I might just grab the item attraction next. Just for convenience. Or I could go for stats. It's damage dealt to enemies that are knocked down. Or I might go for the sight gauge boost. Shorten item usage cooldown. That would be good actually. Am I doing that? Okay. It's around that time of night where I gotta stop, so I am gonna stop. I conceivably could go a little bit longer, but I do have stuff to organize before going to bed tonight. So, this is a good start. I like this game. I'm glad I didn't put it off for even longer. And then I'm finally playing it. So yeah, I will be back probably tomorrow night. Most likely. So if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.